My name Willie Thomas, and I came down here from New York back here in 2020. And a couple of sisters was out here sick, and her and her husband had a house, and my sister passed away, and he went back to Florida where he was from, and I got down here and I got stuck, and I started doing drugs and committing crimes, and got stuck here on probation. Then when I came out of probation, I got hit by a car in my leg and stuff. And actually, I have no way home now, because guess what? Ain't nobody left in New York to go back and forth. There's no family there, so there's
all your family that passed away?
Yeah, so there's no leave me going back there. I stay down here because it's warmer and everything too.
Is your sister still living the one
no,
you came
she
down?
died.
Oh, she passed away? So were you doing drugs before you came down here?
No, I started after she passed away.
What do you think led you? Was it just somebody you was doing it with? Was it through
depression and actually I was doing the drugs trying to kill myself. I mean, I was doing heroin, I was popping pills, I was, you name it, yellow jackets, black music, everything. I was trying to kill myself, but God wouldn't let me die.
Yeah.
So I tried to clean my act up. I'm clean now.
How long you been clean?
I've been clean 1 year now.
For a year, congratulations on your sobriety.
Yeah.
You got any children?
No, but my sobriety came through. Ask God. I said, why would you threaten me down here like this after all this? And he told me, stand still and know I'm God. He said, you having a Red Sea moment. He said, Moses parted the Red Sea, but I didn't tell him to close it. He said, I'm going to depart you from all this pain. But I want you to stand still and know I'm God. I want you to be a testimony to what I do. Let people see you as you are now. And then let them see you what I transform you into again.
Amen. That's a blessing. It's crazy that you're able to have your strong mind. It's really a blessing that you're able to still have your strong mind through all the adversity, everything.
Bro, it took a while because I argued, I fought with God. Then I got hit by the car. I couldn't run no more. Who else got my call on? All my friends done abandoned me. All my drugs done abandoned me. All the people that was ended up with me because I was helping and help rob people that abandoned me because I'm a cripple now. So I had one person call on. God said, you will praise me one way or the other. He said, I will break you down, or you will praise me of your own free will. And if you choose to disobey me after that, I will take my hands off you and leave you to your own devices.
How do you think that a lot of these people have landed on this state where they're at now?
So first of all, you gotta understand something. Most of these people out here on drugs, not even from Georgia. They from Baltimore, they from New York, what is that other one? Philadelphia. Most of these people out here on drugs are not even Georgians. Now, if you go back and check your police records, the people that are locked up for drugs, you'll see all of them was born in a different state. Most Georgia people do not even use drugs. They drink alcohol, cigarettes, unless they fall in with that bad crowd from another place.
So if any homeless person could see this video right now, what motivation would you give them to be able to get out of their current situation and to not give up on life?
I would tell them stop having a pity party. Start praising God. It ain't gonna be easy. Because first you're gonna go from the concrete to a room, from a room to an apartment, from an apartment to a house, from a house to a mansion. And it ain't gonna come overnight. And it ain't gonna come the way you want it. It's gonna come on his time and when he's ready. Because number one, he allows you to stay alive while you're on the drugs. He feeds you while you're on the drugs. He keeps you getting locked up while you're on drugs. Then when he tell you it's time to get out from the drugs, you gotta get out of them. Because you think drug addicts stay out here and don't get arrested because they slick, they fast, and they cunning? No, that's because God don't let them get arrested. I know 1,000 times police standing behind me while I was getting out, and God would not let them arrest me. Because the first thing come out their mouth, I should run you in, but I ain't gonna do it. And I know why you ain't gonna do it, because God ain't took his hands off of you. But I made sure you ain't gonna run me in because I got off the mess.
Whenever you got clean, was it hard staying clean? Did you ever revert back?
Not really. It's a place called the Dungeon down here. As long as I stay out and down there, and I stay right up in here, drugs don't bother me. Because there's too many good people out doing things like you did, like you doing. Like I was curious about what you're doing, so I'm watching you. I ain't trying to find them. I'm watching you trying to figure out what you're doing. I'm trying to figure out what they do with the telephones. I'm trying to figure out what they're doing with all these guys, these soccer shirts and stuff. I'm living again. See, first...
That's a great feeling. I know that's a great feeling to have your life back.
First you recover your body. Then you recover your mind. Then you recover your consciousness. And then you recover your self-esteem. Now that's the last one. It's hard to recover your self-esteem. You come off the drugs. You understand what I'm saying? Understand me? You come off them drugs, okay? But that still don't mean you're a good person. You can still be that same low down son of a bitch if you don't praise God. So a lot of people don't realize that. Some people get nastier when they come off drugs because they don't praise God. They don't worship God. Like what you're doing, it's a testimony to God because you out here giving somebody the opportunity to vent and help somebody else by doing this video. That's a testimony to God.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So as a young woman, how old did you say you were again?
I'm in my 20s.
You're in your 20s right now?
20s, yes, sir.
Okay, so what advice would you give a young woman who's going through the same thing that you're going through right now at any other place in the country to be able to like maintain your composure without just giving up?
Just believe in what you believe in, whatever that is, just believe in it and it will happen. So no matter what your circumstance is, anyone at any given time could have their ups and downs, because that's just life, but don't stay in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
If offered like any type of job opportunity, would you take it?
Of course, depending on the occupation.
What are you good at? What type of skills do you have?
I'm certified in lashes. I passed out 100 business cards, and I do hair.
Oh, so you have a certification in Georgia?
Yeah.
So if there were some different salons out there who could see this, how could they contact you to help you to offer you employment?
Actually, I need to get a new phone. That's the only little oops. But I do go to the library so I can get my social media. If you guys.
What's your social media so they could contact you on there, and you can spell it out too, and what social media to find you on?
My Instagram is _she's_worthy. WSHES for now. _ worthy. WORTHY.
So say the whole name of it again.
_she's _she SHES _worthy WORTY.
THY.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Okay, my next question is, just being a young woman out here on the streets right now, what type of things do you have to deal with like on a daily basis, just like as far as with interacting with people? What are things you have to deal with on a daily basis?
Interacting with different people, I mean, you just have to learn people. Everybody's different, so you just kind of have to learn, like, you just kind of have to, you kind of just gotta stay in your own lane. When you're in your own lane, can't nobody mess you up, because you know what you want and you know who you are, so go get what you want and be humble about it, of course, because when you humble, God really blesses you and he really like do his big one for you. So I'm gonna come up myself right now, so I ain't worried about that.
So in the meantime, since you have been homeless, like where do you stay? Like what do you do for shelter?
I stay next to the crossroads while I'm working on getting myself together, all my information, my birth certificate, and
is it like a location? You just stay outside?
I stay outside of the place. It's a safe place for me, so I stay outside of it. They know who I am, they know my face. So.
And what's the name of the place you said again?
Crossroads.
And they can come there to like donate you anything you need. Like as far as clothes, what sizes and stuff do you wear so people?
I wear size. Oh, you're gonna show my whole fit in my shoes.
It's just a quick little glimpse.
Okay.
So what sizes do you wear? So if people want to bring,
but I really need my hair done. That would really get me going. I have a frontal already, so I was thinking about going to this class. I found a piece of paper about it, so I don't know. So.
All right, and you said you have kids. You said you said in the future you're gonna have kids.
I'm sorry. I need to. No, I'm planning on it. I think I'm pregnant now, so.
How's your relationship with your family?
They're my family. They know I'm good, so.
Do they try to help out, or?
I mean, the one who's doing most of the work, it's nothing much you can help out. I mean, my mom can't really help me out if her bills are not paid. If I was paying her bills, how could she help me out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, she hasn't worked for 3 years since we've been on the land of soil. She hasn't had a job or paid bills. She's had some type of income come in. You know, I ain't gonna do too much, but that's just the truth. You know, she just got her real estate license, so she's working on that right now. But for now, I was the one. Me and my brothers was the one.
So you do have siblings, you and your brother?
Mm-hmm.
How old is your brother?
I have 2. I have an older brother and a younger brother that's 1 year younger than me, and I have an older brother.
How's your relationship with them?
They're good. They know they're my siblings. I love them. We got love for each other.
Do they still stay back with your mom?
Mm-hmm. They can tolerate whatever you can tolerate. Whatever is in your mental, that's for you. And I don't judge. They don't judge me what's on my mental or what I got. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's different. So.
All right. So what's your name, age, and where you from?
I'm Autumn Joy Beatty, and I'm from Fairport, New York. And how do nails?
So how did you end up here in Atlanta?
My family from down south.
So how did you end up here from New York though? Did you just move? Did you move down here? Was it just like a relocation?
My family's originally from down south.
I know you said you was born in New York.
Yeah.
So did y'all just move back down here when you was younger?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did y'all move to Atlanta first? It's like a different part of Georgia, a different part of the
They're
South.
from Tennessee. That's around that.
Yeah, Tennessee only like an hour away. That's still in the ballpark.
Yeah.
All right. So my first question is, how long have you been homeless?
A few months, but nothing. Nevertheless, I'm good.
Have you like reached out for any help or anything, or?
I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm getting somewhere, but I'm homeless. So.
Have you had any like tried to reach out to any women's shelters or?
I have, but you can't work at the women's shelter I wanted to go to because. So.
Do you still have your ID and everything?
I have to get a new one. So the DMV was closed today.
I see a lot of people struggle with getting into places because they lose their ID.
No, mine was just stolen.
Somebody stole it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so if you don't mind me asking, like, how did you end up being in the state that you're in now, in a homeless state?
Like,
What happened? Like, what's the story behind it?
Go into a little depth.
What's the story behind it? Like, what happened?
Pretty much. My mother, she was basically, munching, and I had to go. I'd rather be on the streets than have a little munch under my eyes. But I love my mom. No offense to those who love their mother.
When you say munch, was she like trying to get all your money?
Exactly. At the moment, she wasn't really working. She got her real estate license now. But, at the time, it was like, I've been doing that since legit, since I was young. So it gets tiring. It's like I should pay my own bills by now. But nevertheless, like I said, I'm straight.
So you just left home? You got tired of her asking you for money?
I'm paying her bills, so I can pay my own if that's the case.
Do you take any drugs or anything right now? Or have you ever tried any?
Here and there, but not really.
What all drugs have you tried just in your lifetime? What all drugs have you tried?
I mean, I have ADD, so I have medicine prescribed to me, but it's not like I'm out here just taking drugs.
Do you have anyone, like, do you still get medicine for your ADHD? You said for your ADHD?
What's the interview question?
Huh? You have kids?
Soon.
How old are your children? How many children do you have?
Soon.
Oh, you said soon? Oh, you're pregnant?
You're asking a lot of questions right now, yeah.
I mean, I thought we were doing an interview. I thought that was the goal. How you doing? What's your name, your age, and where you from?
My name is Matthis Leach. I'm 61 years old. I'm from Mobile, Alabama.
Okay, my first question is how did you get to Atlanta? What's your story behind making it to Atlanta?
I came here when I was 19. I started working for the Atlanta Gas and Light. I worked there about 14 years. I got on drugs and alcohol, and things went down here from there. Now I'm a recovering cancer patient, and I'm on the street by the big park up there. called withdrawal fall. I sleep on the sidewalk. I lost all my ID and everything. And I hadn't caught a hold to myself to go through things I need to go through to get my ID back.
So has it been hard for you to be able to get your ID back since you lost it?
Yes. I need my birth certificate, Social Security card.
Are you getting any benefits currently right now, disability?
No, they sent a letter to the 69 Elder Street for me to go reapply, and I hadn't done it. I hadn't got around to doing it. And I'm paying my, what they call it, my Medicaid now. The government ain't doing it no more.
Okay, my next question is, when was the first time you started smoking, and how did you get introduced to it? Like, what was your first experience?
16, running across the wrong individuals.
What was it like? What were you smoking?
Crack cocaine.
When you were 16?
Yes. Well, it started from marijuana and it grew to shooting drugs. And I graduated from that and started smoking crack.
So you've been smoking crack. You're 61 and you've been smoking crack since you were 16?
Yes, sir.
For 45 years now.
Well, okay, yes, sir. I've been in and out of the hospital all my life.
What are some of the things that you've been in and out of the hospital for?
Well, I don't want to say it, but it's probably physical. Hep C, ulcers, kidney problems. I'm dealing with some of that now. But the heat is killing me now. I got after effects of the chemo. I ain't got no feeling in my hand, nor the bottom of my feet. I have to wear Pampers because when they cut on me, they touch the part of my body they shouldn't have touched. And I wear Pampers. Change 3 times a day.
So that's because of the doctor making a mistake
Yes,
when you
sir.
had your surgery. You know what hospital you were at?
University of South Alabama.
What city
And
is that in?
Grady supposed to been treating me, but Grady won't give me the medication that the other hospital will give me. Well, it's called, I forgot the name of it. They got me on gabapentin now, but it really ain't doing me no good. That other medicine called, I forgot the name of it, been here now so many years.
Do you have any children?
Yes, he's 44.
How's your relationship with your son?
I call him every other day. He loves his daddy more than he loves his mama. I'm not there for, but he caught meningitis when he was little, and they tapped his spinal cord and it caused brain damage. He was 8 years old before he started walking.
So is he still suffering from the after effects of that now?
Yes.
Are you still in contact? Do you have any family here? Are you still in contact with any of your family? How's your relationship with your family?
It's good on his behalf with him, but his mama married some guy. She had 5 children by him, but my son is the oldest. She got on crack cocaine and everything. She hadn't really been seeing him because she had been gone for years.
So who raised your son?
The lady that, her son, wait a minute, let me get it right. The guy that she married, his mama took care of him. Because she got 5 more children by him.
Or did she pass away?
No, she's still living.
And she's smoking crack cocaine still?
No. I'm talking about his grandmama. His mama still living. And she took care of my son, Miss Walker.
Have you ever tried to get any help? Or have you ever tried to go to any type of rehab to get yourself off of drugs?
I went one time, and I want to go now, but I'm up in age now. You see it's hard for me to get around, and especially with this heat, it's just growing me. But anyway, yeah, I do need help. I get a little income.
What income are you getting right now?
Disability.
So do you have your direct get it on your direct express card?
No, the bank holding it to the
Oh, you get a direct deposit to your bank account?
Yes.
Oh, that's
And
perfect.
I had been down there. I can't get my car back to the 3rd of the month.
So when's the last time you've been able to access the money that you have? Are you still able to access it? Last month?
They know me at the bank. I done lost my ID, everything.
So now they won't, even though they know you at the bank, they still won't let you do it?
they will.
Oh, they will because they know you?
Yeah.
At least that's good. At least you got a relationship with people
Yes,
up there where
yes,
they
sir.
still let you get your money out the bank.
Yes, sir. I done been there off and on, worried hell out of them, back to back. Either I've been misplaced my car.
So you don't mind me asking, how did you end up homeless? Like what started? Was it depression?
They gave me an apartment to stay in. A Mexican lady was kind of handling me like I was a child. And I had some women over there staying sometime, and I wasn't supposed to do that, as they say. She tried to handle me like a child.
Was this something like was from the state or a program who had got you an apartment?
Yes.
And you said they kicked you out because for having company?
Right,
over?
yes.
So if you're staying in a state house and you're not even allowed to have company with her after a certain time?
That's right, exactly.
What's the cutoff time?
They ain't supposed to stay overnight.
Yeah.
And which I was sleeping around doing that. And
Were y'all doing drugs at the place?
yes,
Did they accuse you of y'all doing drugs at the place?
no, they didn't know, but they assumed it because I had people in and out.
So what did they say the reason was why they kicked you out?
Because I had came home one night, kind of high, drunk, and lost my keys. So I decided to try to break in the house. And I broke 2 windows out. And so the lady came out and seen it all and put me out.
Yeah. So if you could be given another chance to get off drugs, would you take the opportunity? If you could go back in time and redo anything differently, what would you do differently?
Off the top. Try to get right with the Lord and get off of certain things. Most of the things help destroy me.
If you were offered the right help again, are you mentally prepared to receive the help this time?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready to stay off of it?
Yes, sir.
So if you're given this help, you're actually gonna be motivated to stay off of it this time?
Amen, yes.
So if anyone was looking to help you or donate clothing to you, where could they find you and what times of days are you there?
Mostly in that Woodruff Park.
Woodruff Park?
Yes, in my wheelchair. This is my friend's bag. He had me hold it. So he had to go take out some business. So I went down to the church to get something to eat. Now I'm trying to make it back to the park.
What times could they find you in Woodruff Park?
Right before noon, afternoon, about 5 o'clock. I sleep on the curb, the sidewalk right next to Woodruff Park.
Right next to Woodruff Park?
Yes, sir.
And what'd you say your name was again one more time?
Matthis Leach, Leachich, Mathis Leach.
Do you have any family that's still living?
Yes, my dad had a daughter before he had me. She's here in Atlanta, in Adamville.
Have you ever tried to reach out to your sister?
Yeah, but me and her husband don't get along.
Oh, so you couldn't stay over there?
I told on him before time. I told him what he was doing, the women he was seeing, so he don't like me.
What he was doing?
Had other girlfriends and stuff around, and I see him with another woman. I tell him.
So you couldn't stay there no more because you told on him?
I mean, I never stayed there, but I stayed on, I forgot the street. But it's right by Adamville. Bolton Road.
Yeah.
We got Bolton Road.
So you basically, you and y'all don't have the best relationship because of the relationship with you and her husband?
And see, she just lost her son. I don't want to, he got killed. He got shot 4 times in the back. And I don't want to really try to worry with her no more.
Yeah. I understand.
She will help me, but I got to get myself pretty much together.
Yeah. I appreciate You ready?
Yeah.
You come up a little closer. Yeah, you good. So what's your name and age and where you from?
Giana Petaway. I'm 32, and I'm from Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia.
So you were
Well,
born.
I'm from Virginia, Newport News, Virginia.
How'd you end up down here in Atlanta from Newport News?
I like it here.
What year did you come down here? How many years you been in Atlanta so far?
I'd say overall 1 year.
For a year?
Mhm.
So let me ask you, if you don't mind me asking, how did you become homeless? Like, how did everything begin?
I got into a fight with my family.
And what year and everything was that? Like, how old were you when all that happened?
31 last year.
So what happened with your family?
Well, they pretty much didn't like me smoking. I smoked, so they didn't like that. So
What were you
that's why I
smoking?
had to leave.
You can be
I
honest.
smoke cigarettes and weed.
You smoke anything else?
No.
So you never done any hard drugs like cocaine or crack or anything before? All right, that's
My
good.
family's religious. They don't like none of that.
Okay.
Y'all
What
be like
religion?
people smoking cigarettes.
What religion is your family?
Christianity.
And you still believe in Christianity?
I guess so.
So being a homeless person right now here in Atlanta, explain to me like just the day in the life of how your day goes.
You have to stay aware of your surroundings. You have to really make sure you're watching what your area you're in, and making sure the people around you don't look suspicious. You gotta watch where you sleep. You gotta watch where you use the bathroom. It's about keeping yourself safe.